on the left side here versus Mario. FajitaEatah on the right side.
Yeah, absolutely. First match of the Melty League coming right up. Team BYAKKO versus Team Special Division 4. Got Defiant on the BYAKKO end, FajitaEatah on the Special Division 4 end.
Yeah. So this matchup is like as old as time, right? Everybody loves to talk about this matchup, and nobody really knows how to define it. But both these players are such high caliber. I think it can go either way, honestly. I don't think the matchup's gonna matter as much here.
Yeah, I mean, there's been like ever since Mario's been like introduced, right? Just playing around with the nuns and how that implements like the screen with the vlogs overall, fireballs and everything. Like, I think there's been people on the side of the fence like this could be a good counter pick, and then as Mario's seen less and less utilization in patches, like that's less of an ideology. But FajitaEatah, one of the leading Mario players for sure, trying to take the fight to Defiant at the moment. Beautiful fatal counters. It's gonna be fine.
Going for it. This is straight up into Oki here. If Block doesn't get blocked second overhead, it's gonna be a big amount of damage. That's gonna be pretty much setting up for the last touch here with the Oki. Goes for the throw instead, but guess this nasty Oki here.
Yeah, extremely tough to defend scenarios, right? With the none assist, throw on the side. What's coming first? All right, chipping away. Defiant needs to find a way out of this. Just took the overhead yet again. FajitaEatah will take round 1.
Very patient play there, but did not work out for them at the end. Vlad is a character that you really need to take your time when you're in defense, considering you have some of the slower buttons in the cast. So if you get down to pressure, which Myers excels at, it's going to be hard to get out.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, that pressure that FajitaEatah is setting right now, definitely much to Defiant's demise. But, you know, at the end of the day, Ice of Law is activated. You know, Defiant has all the resources they could possibly want at this moment. Full Moon Drive, the magic circuit is there. It's time to hit that 4 BC. That's what I'm talking about.
who no save heat here, gonna keep the bar. The 6 works out, but no confirmed. Went a little bit too early to the 6A. This should be a big enough damage, but no, upset the man. Alright, that should be the kill here, though.
Yep, there we go.
And most importantly of all, keeps all the meter for the last round.
Yeah, a double-edged sword with those drop combos, right? You know, you could have ended that round earlier, but given that you were still able to win the neutral game and find hits, you know, get to carry over that meter here for what is a pretty pivotal first game. Very back and forth. Yeah.
No,
there's that lucky. Okay, finally utilize that meter. Should get a massive catch out for it if we have the combos.
This is a lot of damage. And so Arc Drive send him all the way back to full screen. Oh no, he's gonna go in the rush out. Soul Steal on the Moon Drive.
Oh my gosh. What is just off of those straight jabs, catching the air-to-air hit.
Yeah, that was probably like trying to do the Heat OS, but ended up working out. The overheads, no confirm though. Shields out. Showing signs of life here. Yeah, gotta heat here. Gotta make yourself keep yourself alive.
FajitaEatah looking for the all-you-can-eat fajita buffet right now. Really was at the brink of death, unfortunately, due to some of those Defiant drops. Defiant could not quite close it out, so Fajita's trying to seize this opportunity for all the towards. You got Vlav locked down in the corner. No magic circuit available.
Oh,
the BC but I'm on you.
Yeah, no resources here on the field. One magic bar circuit for Defiant. Could he be using it for wake up? Could be using it for defense. What are we going to see here? More patient played.
Oh,
one more throw to settle it, and goes for the heat, the charge heat actually. You're back in the pressure. To go either way.
Truly, the anxiety on both teams here has to be at an all-time high. This is just our first game of the freaking series, and it's like this close.
Yeah, oh, this hex throw. Shield on shield, shield on shields. Time boom next first catch the backdash. This is not gonna be enough to kill.
Yeah, can't even get a knockdown. FajitaEatah's out of there. Go for the throw bait. No dice. Can't confirm what the fuck. No way!
Parry. The 2-2B. Oh my lord, that was so close.
Oh my gosh, FajitaEatah walks away with the first game there. And I mean, man, like, what a hard fought one on both ends. And really, that game kind of showcasing some of the immense consequences that happen if you leave your opponent alive with a magic pixel, right? Like, FajitaEatah was on the brink of death with finisher on that combo. Could have been a game that ended a minute ago, but with heat in the mix and just kind of like the universal mechanics within this game, it's not over till it's over, truly.
Yeah, there's so many comeback factors that can happen in the Melty Blood match. You have, you know, the moon drive, you have to cancel all that, but seems like Defiant went back to the lobby screen. Wonder if we're gonna see a character switch here. I don't believe Defiant plays anybody else in the vlog, so I'll be shocked if we saw that. I think that they might play Work. I could be mistaken though.
I almost want to say I have played Defiant in tournament once, and they started cheeky. Now I don't know if that's something that they have committed to since then. It was quite some time ago, but maybe just coming back here to collect themselves. And of course there's a team dynamic here too, right? Like the teams are not like locked off from conversing amongst each other.
Yeah.
So maybe even be a matter of like going back and saying like, yo, what do I do? What happened here? Any tips? What's going on? So
yeah, you can obviously ask your captains all that. All the captains have immense experience with all different types of characters. All the players actually. So they probably have some helpful tips to give during the match. So going back, taking for a second is obviously a viable strategy. We're back here in game 2. Let's see if we got the adaptation here from the fight. Spider-Man from the get-go though, it's not the greatest sign of life here. Couldn't land straight into OP.
There we go. Yeah, back to this corner. This is exactly where FajitaEatah wants to be, setting up the situation so constantly, trying to abuse the lack of defensive options that Blob has. You know, it's mostly in the form of like counter pokes and universal mechanics, but there's no like DP or anything to get him out of pressure.
That being said, that was a great Abaria that Defiant got there with the 5A. Got a full combo and out the pressure, just snowballing. Backdash to the 236A. It's gonna be all the way to the corner as well, and potentially meter sleep as well. Gonna spin a little bit though. Alright, spinning it all actually to get the 2-1-4 BYAKKO.
My gosh, yeah, a bit expensive on the magic circuit, but it's creating this situation yet again,
right?
What a and gonna be able to find the throw bait. What are you reaching for?
That's great. That was great. You spent all the bar, but you know it worked out. You got the round in the end. I know. Blob, ice mode activated, so now's the real time to fight. Go for it, catch and gets the full combo from it.
Insane stuff, playing ping pong nuns, and over here, catch Mario ready for the pickup, straight into the 4K knockdown, back into the corner we go.
In the pressure here. Still moonshot activated, but that parry once more. Something clutch.
Yeah, and if you're D5 right now, yeah, you need to believe in the power of the big shoe and whatever else that you can harness, because Fajita is just playing extremely confident. Like, as soon as this game 2 started, this has not let up on the pressure against D5. Potentially just one hit away from being able to take the set altogether.
Defiant does have Moondrive and 4 bars of Magic Circuit. We need to see some kind of defense option here. Gonna go for the Moondrive. BC's out, gets out of the corner, and temporarily downs one of the nuns as well. And gets
oh my god!
See it. That's huge. That should be the kill. We have to spin meter here. Yeah. All right. He's trying to keep himself alive.
There it is. Yeah, I can't imagine why that clipped Fajita. Maybe just getting a little bit too hasty, trying to close it out right then, right now. I understand the power of Ice Blob. Don't want to deal with this character for too long.
Indeed. If you let him keep going, it's gonna hurt. There goes the cheeky OS there. Not gonna work out. Spider-Man. Freaking movement. The parry was for it. Gets so much mileage out of it. Especially the 2BC frame 1 parry and Moondrive.
Indeed.
And look at the damage. Out. Let's set up a 1 hit here.
Woo!
Oh,
such threatening pokey. Fajita just staring into the eyes of D5, making a move on a delayed fuzzy timing, and just like that, Team Special Division 4 strikes blood first, courtesy of FajitaEatah, gonna be able to take the first set.
The upcoming set.
Very true, very true. But yeah, some powerhouses coming into play between Shaly and Cowey here. Both some of the like leading representatives of their characters, not the most used nowadays. That Apostle and BYAKKO both not having the biggest amount of player bases. But we're gonna see that Apostle win condition right now. Into the spike OP we go.
Quick little trying to bait the Moondrive here, but Cowey just not budging in. And that should be the kill, right?
Yeah. Oh, if we had the combos, yeah.
Alright, and the Cowey finally gets started here. A real cowed has entered the match.
Yes. Oh my god, we just talked about the dangers of losing your opponent alive with a magic pixel or a little bit life despair. If there's any character that you don't want to allow to keep playing the game, it's BYAKKO. And if there's any player that you don't want to allow to go,
oh my god,
in the flesh. Oh my gosh.
And that's the kill. Oh my god, from nothing. From rags to riches, Cowey takes the first round. And actually, like, both of these characters are scared to, like, they can just rob you, straight up. You're specialized in robbery. One knockdown can mean the world for that Masoma, one knockdown can be the world for BYAKKO.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I did just like all the momentum that Shaly had within the early sequences of this game gone, trying to bring it back with this blood heat, so they're going to be able to skip out of the corner, get some life back, and get to spin a little bit of the bar.
A big hit there with the setup. He's going to lead straight into a regular air throw. Actually, you don't have any meter, so you don't get the good knockdown.
Right.
So back into neutral here. You do have a little bit of damage. Moon drive to keep yourself safe. Oh, DP, no jump cancel to keep yourself safe.
Yeah, this situation is rough, right? Shaly just used all the resources to try to reset neutral and get things back in swing of motion for them, which means they don't have any resources now. Just getting that one magic circuit, but off of getting jumped, and cowey has all the momentum. Ah, man.
Bang. And that's going to be cowey taking their first game.
Absolutely. The relentless cow kind of evolving right in front of our eyes from a cow into a bull, because they're just raging nonstop, refusing to show any signs of stopping. Like, I don't know, man. Like, just from the first round, we've seen this similar trend that's been going on, and maybe the nerves factor coming into play. You know, Defiant having a solid start, but not being able to pull out the closing sequences, and then a comeback ensued, and it was kind of all she wrote from there. You know, same thing kind of going on here with Shaly and cow. Shaly having a phenomenal kind of opener, couldn't find the finishing touches, and cowey was just moving along. So.
Yeah, and the unfortunate sequence on round 2 where they finally got a hit in, but they didn't have any meter because they spent it all in neutral, so they couldn't get the knockdown, and you just let cowey go and then reset back to neutral, and you know, BYAKKO does BYAKKO things, and sometimes you just lose neutral. You know, your zone, you know, you got all the projectiles. It's just a wild card factor. It's hard to contain.
Yeah, 100%. But I mean, I believe in Shaly in order to make the necessary adaptations for this set. I mean, extremely high caliber player, especially within the aspect of PSA. Has been seeing them do a ton of work within the exhibitions hosted there, and has some solid tournament placements. See if they can bring this back.
Indeed. Low shield there. No punish on the falling shield. Huge commitment from cowey goes unpunished. No setup time. We see another throw. Going left, right. Doesn't get blocked. That's going to be a huge hit for Shaly, because that means knockdown time. Never mind, it doesn't mean knockdown time. Commentator skirts at full force. Trying to play around the key. Force cowey to jump. Yeah, there you go. And get the punish with the 2-2A. Exactly what you want to see.
Yeah, the cowey mobility was looking very crispy throughout all the projectiles, but you can only dodge so much, and as you said, was eventually going to have to commit to that jump. Shaly ready to counterplay, and that's a game that has to feel, or like a round that has to feel good, right? Wasn't a perfect, but Shaly had full control of the match. Like,
Indeed,
no opportunities for cowey to counterplay at all.
Yeah, and if you know cowey, he does some wild shit. And being able to contain cowey like that is a feat in itself.
Indeed.
It kind of forced the player to do what you want, so that way you can counterplay them. The resets. Yeah, you got a DP, no chance. Don't want to be stuck in the vortex of BYAKKO. Jump over.
What was the intention? What was the intention? Never mind. They might be a genius. Unseen technology.
Creative, the little shoe. Drops a combo though. Could have been a huge finisher for Shaly. The JP from up throw. Gets knocked down here. Moon drive available for Shaly. Are we gonna use it? Nice throw tag. Where's that from? Block that. BC's out. Oh, and that's a huge hit. I ain't gonna say nothing, but that's the kill for Shaly. And the second game goes for Special Dividend 4.
Yeah, Shaly able to bring it together. As I said, that I'm sure that they possibly could. I'm going to be pushing this to a game 3 situation. Now, the answer for cowey is like, we're seeing a lot of the eccentric decision making come into play already. You know, you have Shaly jumping to the moon, and Kai was like, what if I use the full screen stomp that only hits on the ground? So,
not only that, they charged it to full.
So, I think it may just be a little bit of like, you know, this is definitely a matchup that tests your endurance when Defiant is able to control the neutral game. You want to find a way in. You don't want to be subject to being kept out, especially as BYAKKO. So,
yeah, BC to get yourself out of the pressure. Drops a combo though. Best start moondrive, keep yourself safe. No punish. A lot of neutral shielding from Shaly, just trying to get Hyde to make a mistake, capitalize from it. Throw. Here comes the vortex. Shields out, shield beat. No opportunity. Did you see it? Gets it confirmed. Cowey whiffed the whole 2A and still was able to confirm that. That's crazy.
Cowey ready to go. Keeping this matchup a little bit in closer quarters. Elbow from out of nowhere. Not making contact.
Speaking of crazy shit. Here you go. Oki time. Blocks it overhead. Shields back. Gets the punish the throw.
Gotta say, I'm a bit surprised on that shield interaction and Cowey didn't opt for the BC. Based off of shielding for BC, I think that could have been a guaranteed punish.
Yeah, definitely trying to keep the resources in check. Moon drives through it, actually, just full involt through it. Doesn't even need to shield it. Yeah, super jumps in. It's my time to play.
Oh my gosh, phenomenal shimmy. Felt the fear. Shaly whipping off in the distance, and here comes Cowey. The Shaly have heat on the brain.
4 bars, you gotta do something here. Get your weight out. That was the air block? I thought that was supposed to be iron block. Iron block.
Not quite. Cowey with the mobility coming in strong, but we know we have to take the skies eventually. Shaly does not have those anti-airs. Not quite. Just trying to make sense of the chaos.
And
the heat on the brain.
And that's gonna be the kill for Cowey. They're gonna set 2-1 and netting the second point to BYAKKO. So currently, each team won a set for themselves. Indeed. And like you're saying, like whoever wins this basically wins the whole match. In theory, wins the whole match. But the way that payouts are gonna work, because every month we're putting a big prize pool for all the players. Only 3 teams are gonna win it all, right? You can't give the money to all of them. But whoever wins the most amount of sets gets all the money. So in this case, yeah, whoever wins the set is giving the whole team 3 sizable pots. Starting here, starting the pressure.
Yeah, I mean, going up against PCL, this is not where you want to start. Aoko needs to be set free out of this corner, not being kept in a mid-range prison when it comes to this long-range normals and the gun, keeping you locked down, no escape in sight.
There's big combo.
Ooh! Cute little route.
Yeah, I've been seeing OmniSScythe been cooking some new PCL routes on Twitter. Look real fancy, but that's gonna be Omni taking the first round. Very clean. Not giving Star any chance to breathe.
Yeah, you see Star just trying to maneuver around, find some better opportunities to set up some orbs, and keep PCL away. There's gonna be a nice start here off of the moon skill confirmation.
Yeah. Pretty much all over the corner here. Actually, I'm gonna keep it mid-screen. Gets the backdash with the throw. So the moon drive guesses throw in. And doesn't block the left, right. The 2A connects. No confirm at the end of the combo though. Moon drive just runs out for Star. Same goes for Omni. Movement here.
Loving Star's consistency and being able to show the charge 2C definitely has a massive implication on the matchup from there on out. And now Star getting some corner pressure going of their own. This is where things can get quite nasty. Star's underscore has been posting some of the dirtiest Oki.
The 4C, you know it's coming, right? You know it's coming, but nobody's gonna block it.
Yes, absolutely. Algo so tough to defend against as raging on.
The 2B, no punish from Omni. Waiting, and the 2C connects between the beams.
From long distance into the corner we go. OmniSScythe.
What's the Oki? What's the Oki? Some eccentric Oki. Oh, I must say, whip DP is not my first thing on the mind, but it definitely worked out. The more confusion you create on your opponent, the better. Whips the whole 2C, gets kind of troubles. What is Star going to get for the Oki?
I don't know. I'm ready for it though. Shield B was able to make contact. That's huge.
Did not let go of the buttons fast enough. That's going to be kill, right? Arc drive? They still had Moon Drive to like do some more shenanigans, but that's gonna be the kill. OmniSScythe taking the first game here.
Man, with the utmost confidence, Shield B out of the corner is not a very common shield interaction that you see within this game. It carries so much inherent risk, a lot of counterplay, and especially against a character like Aoko Aozaki, who's able to really layer the mix-ups to cover multiple options on your defense. that's just like not the thing that I would have expected for OmniSScythe to go for in that situation. Apparently, same thing for Star. You know, they did an instant shield back, possibly predicting a shield A or a shield BC on OmniSScythe's end, but OmniSScythe 5 layers ahead. Insane stuff.
And first game here. Let's see if the carrying the momentum straight through it. Record hits, but no confirmed. I wasn't ready for it. And the air blockable record that's going to be all over the corner for OmniSScythe. Oh, never mind, it actually drops a combo. Also because it didn't have any mirrors, so they just wanted to go for a different ender. They wanted to put the EX follow bunker.
Okay, yeah, able to find the safe jump with the JB. Here comes OmniSScythe working on a perfect here. Gotta imagine we're gonna spin the bar to secure it. Seal the deal.
No big deal, just round 1 perfect. Have barely spent any resources. I'll catch the back dash there. Big punish for Star because that's gonna be all over the corner. Press up break. Go for some fancy shit here. Breaking the orbs with the JC. Ooh, what a hit! But no confirm, but regardless, gets the crossover.
Oh my god, just the presence of those orbs on the screen, being able to detonate them at a moment's notice. Such a strong tool within Algo's kit.
Yeah.
Oh, no punish on the shield. A blocked. Oh my god, we need those.
Brings out the beams. Get out of myself, but CC just goes under all of it. I don't care about your neutral. I'm just doing CC.
Fair and balanced character.
Totally. She has like Grand Blue normals. So it goes all the way across the screen. Not Grand Blue,
like the DNF out here.
She got the DNF normals.
Okay. Oh my god, look at OmniSScythe just sharking underneath. You know, Algo obviously having the multiple jumps and the double air dash, so the air mobility is just outstanding. But OmniSScythe trying to close out, keep the matchup close. That was almost an insane call, just not horizontally close enough.
And the calculation, but that's going to be OmniSScythe taking it. I like what Star was trying to do there, just buy as much time as possible, throwing the beams just so Omni couldn't heal as much. But they ended up still making it through all the beams and flushed up the second round there.
Yeah, it's rough to say what Star X_ should be aiming for and like in reference to how to navigate this, right? Because really I see like 2 options of either like what we saw at the end of that match is like trying to slow it down, trying to keep OmniSScythe out. And Star X_ has been putting up some valiant efforts in order to do so, but the power TL range on her kit with that 5C, with that 2C, really kind of putting a wrench in that game plan where OmniSScythe's picking their spots. So I mean, the other option would be if Star X_ is able to overwhelm OmniSScythe. You know, as we were talking about the Oki setups and the sheer amount of mix-ups that Alpha has, that Star X_ has been able to master, we haven't seen a lot of it come into play yet. But if they are able to find that hit and create some more threatening Oki, just you know, stay out of neutral as much as possible. Overwhelm her.
I just wanted to quickly say that shield BC was crazy. I did not expect they could BC that late, but I got it. But regardless, Star gets the edge here on the first round. Very graciously trying to bait something from Omni. Pops over the JC! Like you're saying, those C normals are just working overtime today.
Absolute nuisance to deal with for the majority of cats in this game. OmniSScythe going for the corner pressure, wants to put you in jail. BC clash, so Star X_ will be able to live this tell.
Put the beams down. Put the orb down. Once more, the 2C, just keep going under the orbs. Just try and not engage as much as possible with the orbs, but regardless, the 5C is gonna hit.
And there, finding the pickup. What do we? Oh my god, maybe definitely a little bit too early.
God. Yeah, that was definitely a cross-up break, but it was a bit too early. Omni just was able to flush it out. But I mean, not a lot of time left on the clock, only 28 seconds left, and pretty much even numbers on the health points. Oh, and the big whiff doesn't go for Moondrive, just keep himself safe. High-low blocked.
Yeah, that JB confirmation for PCL. I've been trying her a little bit myself lately. It's not the easiest pickup, so OmniSScythe was not able to quite find it. That could be the difference maker here, though. As Star X_ finding this massive hit, has the life lead. 5 seconds on the clock. Throw. OmniSScythe still in the lead. Are you gonna heat? No, you were too late.
Oh my god.
Star was too late. The heat would have stopped the clock, but you were just mere milliseconds off.
Oh, and Defiant, but on the bright side, you kept all your meter, right? It didn't get spent. Because it was post-clock. Silver linings.
Oh, boy.
On the pitch right now. Unstoppable. It's overhead.
Yeah, if you're Star X_ right now, it has to be really hard to mentally overcome that. Everything's on the line here. This set for Team Special Division 4. The match here against OmniSScythe. Try to pick it up, but this is just not where you want to be. Back in this corner. escaping.
Gets a juicy hit, but no confirm at the end. It was tippy range. Shaly A counter. A lot of meter here for Omni. Gonna end it on the X-Ball, most likely. No, I'm gonna put the air throw in there. Moon drives out, trying to throw. Tech throw for OmniSScythe.
Oh boy, the resources slowly but surely dwindling here for Starks underscore on the other end of the spectrum. OmniSScythe, all the moon in the world, all the magic circle in the world. Gonna spend some of it now. Starks underscore's final hope here. Spending the heat to get a little bit of life back. Perfect defense thus far. But what is the win condition?
That's 2B! Connects, and that's it. That's the end. Wow.
OmniSScythe, team captain of Team BYAKKO, gonna be able to put a dub on the board for the team, as I believe that'll be in the scope of the overall match between the two teams.
All right, I guess that fixes that.
Oh, hello.
How's it going?
What up? OmniSScythe.
How's it going? How's it going?
Yeah, so congratulations on the win, first and foremost. Like, your team did very well. I wanted to ask, how are you feeling about your team's performance in like the big scope? I know you've been like very involved with your team, you know, talking to them, giving them matches and all that. How are you feeling about their performance, at least today, or like from since you drafted to now?
Okay, so I think I said it like in the initial draft that I really did feel like I got everyone I personally wanted in that team. As far as the performance go, cowey did phenomenal. Still doing stuff that I don't think I would have been able to pull up from my own BYAKKO back when I still played. In Defy's case, like I thought, like Defy was going to be the great equalizer, but unfortunately they haven't fought much Mario. Hopefully that'd be changed by next month. But I still think even without Mario knowledge and the fact that Fajita was out here dropping the new trick tech, I think they did well. And then as far as like my own performance, I think I did everything I wanted except for the flex. For some reason, I could do flex in various places, in tournament, off stream. The one time I get the chance to do it on stream, I start dropping it.
Always on Twitter
flexing the coast to coast route side, expecting to see it sometime before the end of the season.
I was not expecting to like drop it. I'm like side isn't even the issue for it. I was just messing up. I guess because I had like the pressure of like to perform for my team because this was the last spot. I think Star did pretty well as well. The thing is, I played Star recently, so I had like a general idea what to expect. If let's say Ronaldo or Skyfair came out, it might have just been a different story just because I would have still had like the previous match for Star in mind. But overall, I think my team did great.
I feel it. I want to ask you a little bit of a different question as it relates to sequencing, right? With the format of these rules, it's a blind pick for the first match that comes up, and you opted to send out Defiant. Was there a reasoning for that? Were you trusting within the powers of Vlav? What kind of led to that ideology?
Like I definitely said, Vlav feels like the great equalizer. Though I seen a tier list when Mario was literally listed as the great equalizer. But yeah, it's just. Defy was like, I want in, put me in, coach. And I was like, I see no reason to say no. Let's go.
Yeah, absolutely. When the player is hungry, it's hard to go against that. So it makes sense to me.
Yeah, I'm like, to be at the end of the day, I want everyone to get an opportunity to play. Like I don't really care about player strength. Just you're comfortable, go in.
I do have one final question, if Kraken has any. After
go for it.
But I saw you do some in the middle of that last round. Actually, in the last round, you hit Star 2B. You didn't hit, but they blocked it. And there was an orb above your head, and then you moondrived and shielded it. Was that intentional, or did you just like moondrive for no reason? I need to know, because that was sick.
What was the situation again?
You had an orb on top of your head, and then you 2P'd, so you like you low profiled it. And then you moondrived, and then you shielded the orb, and then I think you did like BC, and it hit Star.
So as I saw the button, as I did the block stream, I immediately saw the orb was going off, and I know I was about to lose that situation because even though she's blocking, I can get hit by the orb while she's blocking. So it was an immediate cancel. I probably could have chicken jumped, but I wasn't confident in the chicken jump, so I was just like, let's shield. And just being in that position, and BYAKKO having the 7-frame low that's really good at catching people, I was like, maybe they'll attempt the low. So my next move was just just do B shield and see if it catches attempted low attempt.
Yeah, that was sick. I just thought that specific trash was pretty sick because you gotta punish after it, which is really cool. Atkins, any final questions before we start our next match?
Not much for me. I'm not going to question greatness here. Congratulations, OmniSScythe and Team BYAKKO getting the first dub. Shout outs to you and your team. Looking forward to seeing y'all next month.
We're saying the name right. It's BYAKKO, right?
Yeah, I feel next month you're gonna see more of my team and less of me because I'm picking up Snapbox soon. So I might not be at full power. I'm gonna have to let the team carry me.
Oh man!
So definitely look out to see more of them. Get to stand out next time.
Yeah. Thank you very much, OmniSScythe, for coming by. Hope to see more of Team BYAKKO next month. But yeah, that'll be
no problem.
For our first match here between BYAKKO.
All right. Hopefully the rest of this tournament goes well. I can't wait to watch. Catch everyone later.
Players that they're sending out will be Bingus, known as Raiden, gonna be going up against Shimmy Hendrix, who I believe is wait, who is Shimmy Hendrix? Is that a Trippie? Yeah. Okay. I saw Shiki and I was a little confused.
Yeah, I'm also just shocked as you. Why is he playing Shiki? Hello? This is not the Trippie I know. Forfeiting the Monte Cristo in favor for Shiki. But I'll see him cook the matchup the lore matchup,
Right. With Trippie picking the Shiki, I'm almost losing track of like Shiki or Trippie's character history, right? If I'm not mistaken, they started with Roa, and then they switched to Mario, has been on Monte Cristo as of late, and now they're showing a Shiki pick. So probably one of the big wild card players within this event overall, I would say.
Damn, the first hit here. Going strong enough. It don't matter who you are. Everybody can play Shiki, right? That's the character that everybody can play. He is very strong. If you have the fundamentals for Melty Blood, he's like a very good pick. But he's straight up Bavaria there. He's gonna connect the hit there. Straight into the arc drive. On an install. It's on the table for Trippie.
Alright, I wasn't able to react in time to the heat, so Raiden will be set free. What a confirmation to get. You're in the corner, let me cash out on my arc drive. Oh,
all the cash.
Loving that.
Yeah, kill.
Guaranteed punish scenario for the Shimmy Hendrix as they go up round one with the Shiki Tono, schmoovin' and groovin'. Surprise pick, but it looks like they're ready to go with it. As you said, anyone can cook.
He's getting the first hit there. No, not in the great scenario. You do have DP here, Shiki, but consider the range that Orc can play as. Like, you see just not really being close up. You don't get a chance to DP. You just have to hold all that, but controlling the neutral right now.
Yeah, Raiden looking exceptional at the moment. Able to grasp this corner pressure, not let go of it. Shimmy Hendrix, just no shimmies being utilized whatsoever as they're stationary, but gonna be getting things back in favor. Out of the corner we go, thanks to the power of the Kimono shield.
Raised shield that was able to get out of the corner, now start their own pressure. You have the arc drive available, but doesn't go for it. But doesn't get an opportunity to go for it like that. Trying to kick some money in ring, so not gonna work out for him. You win PCL. If
you're right in here, you want to take this as conservatively as possible, right? You don't want to spend the magic circuit of the tiny amount of like moon skill that you have. But Shimmy Hendrix finding a massive opener with some elbow room. They're at the advantage here, so if they're able to close this out, this will be a game going in the anti-shield shield club's favor. Oh my gosh, what a movement reaction! Try to get out of there. No one's home. What?
No confirms. 10 seconds left on the clock. Somebody has to do something here.
Yeah, I've seen this before. Not the Frosty Falcon since today. Oh, kidding me?
Okay.
Jump 3 BC?
Okay. Bruh. Who gave Shiki to this man? He didn't need it.
Oh.
That was...
Last thing that anyone expected at that moment, right? Like, clock ticking down. I was trying to expect where the heat was going to be coming from or what each player had on their mind. Shimmy Hendrix was just like, I have the least probable scenario to present to the table. Full screen jump DP.
Worked out at the end. I don't think anybody expected Trippie to open up for Shiki. Probably didn't expect Trippie to win with the Shiki on the first game here. Worked out. JC to get first hit and once more doesn't get the full combo at the end. We're just jumping over everything that Raiden's trying to throw out.
Yeah, Trippie starting out extremely strong. The stagger pressure needs to be a little bit careful about how they're constructing. I did notice in the initial game that these two played, was staggering a bit too deeply with like too many gaps to where they ended up being out of range. And of course, RedArk has that massive 2C and like a lot of range on her buttons. Raiden was able to find that whiff punish, so.
Yeah, but then again, what we saw last round is that they were able to stagger, and then there was a little bit of room for DP, and they reacted with Moondrive and got a full punish for it. This Stargate work out for him. Yeah, the day. Just Raiden getting a hit here, putting Trippie in the corner. Moondrive activation, but you know, defensive option coming out. Still the weeby pressure. Like most of these ones are whiffing, but you can still feel them.
And a throw doing 3k power of RedArk within the corner. Strike throw becoming so like complex to deal with because both options can lead to a world of hurt. Trippie able to find another one of those trusty BCs, but can't really convert off of it this time around. We're going running the clock yet again.
Yeah, this could actually be the proxy bouncing match. Oh no, okay.
Raiden locked themselves out of heat. Trippie can if they like. That's actually going to be guaranteed. That's it.
Yeah. Quick and easy run up and throw. Seals the deal for Trippie and put himself at a set point here. Very strong showing Trip. Oh, the movement, the shimmy. We're all over the corner. We're gonna activate our track. Trying to close out. Make this the last round here. We're kind of, I guess, kneel.
Spacing out magnificently. Trippie chip it away and just can't find a way to escape. Even with the extremely mobile characteristics of RedArk, the Shiki pressure is a little bit too much at the moment.
5B. Pokes it 2C, it works out for him. It's gonna be possibly a safety setup here. Are we gonna go for it? Okay. Gotta get that health back. You don't want to be in one touch scenario. Dropping everything. Oh, what a hit. And that could be the end. We've seen Trippie drop some combos, but it doesn't matter. It don't matter.
Yes, when it counted the most, was able to get the job done. Trippie, courtesy of Shikitono. I don't know, man. I feel like there's a lot riding on Team Meta Definers, right? If Raiden was able to get their game, they would be able to use their platform, newfound from the cloud, to convince Komodo to give RedArk a throw in mid-screen that gives Oki. If Phantom is able to win this set, maybe they'll use their clout to, you know, vouch for NegaReaper to be added to Melty League. Team Meta Definers, I feel like they all have ulterior motives, and it's very dangerous giving any of them a win or some attention, because they are some word sayers.
And imagine just trying to jump in a Naga just 2H you full screen. I don't want that universe. But regardless, Kikoho here trying to put him to pressure to BC. Big hit with drops combo. Gets out of the corner. Mixing. 100 APM per second. That doesn't make sense, but don't worry about it. And just jumping over, gonna use the EX edge to save yourself the punish on the whiff on your rings.
Alright, gonna be able to find a knockdown. Not too much damage, but oh wow, delayed heat. We're ready for that.
Phantom, very patient, is able to get the first round there. Pretty convincingly, also still has Moondrive, still has a decent amount of bar. Kikoho on the back foot right now, get hit by the 2C. Gonna be all the way to the corner for Phantom. Yeah, and the XCP knockdown, this is really hard to deal with. Crushes the low shield, punishes the low shield. Oh, on the back foot right now.
Yeah,
we do have meter.
Extending this lead as much as possible. Kikoho stuck without the moon, so just have to rely on their core defense. Beautiful gap that they were able to challenge there with the 2B in order to fight out of this corner.
2B works out. Gets the throw. No Oki because, you know, full screen. Regardless, it's going to be a big hit here for Kikoho because this just sets up into a safety setup, right? You wanna go for the help here? No, I'm not gonna go for the help.
Wow, feeling it. Oh, definitely missed time to JC, but Phantom can't capitalize as much as I'm sure they would like.
Phantom currently on Moondrive, so there's some scary options here. Kikoho just ain't stressing.
Ooh.
Very close here. One straight onion ring could do it. And the throw. Kikoho give himself life, takes the second round.
There it is. Yeah, Phantom just was not able to find a proper opportunity to close out. Had the rush down going strong in their favor. Kikoho, beautiful find on 2B.
Doesn't get the full confirm at the end though, but still keeps on the pressure. Gets the corner throw, but not fast enough to confirm it. And gets the punish. We're seeing left, right. How are we gonna guess this? By B. Oh, in the air, unblockable. 6B, my beloved free neutral.
I noticed that Phantom is kind of constructing pressure with a lot of 5B checks, right? Not really going for traditional left-rights, relying on 2A or anything. Just really wants to call out the low shield, which has been paying off in dividends, just having the read on Kikoho's defensive tendencies. And we'll be able to take that first game. Very funny that right before this event started today, Phantom did send out a tweet on the Twitter sphere and was saying that, yeah, I haven't really been on Melty lately. Almost forgot that this was even happening, so I'm just hopping on. But they look good to me. You know, haven't skipped a beat. Able to take this first game thus far. So
the young talent. You can like stop playing for like a week and be just fine. So here and putting in the pressure. So on more power right now. I guess it's more BC, huh? Interesting option, but regardless, gets the hit here. Side swaps in, gets knocked down. Overhead block.
Alright.
Very patient here, just not gonna do anything. I'm waiting for my turn. His turn, go in for it, but the JC hitting from a mile away.
Oh, Moondrive activation. Okay, BC on the clash, but ready with the JA on the chase is Phantom.
And the hole confirmed. Wow.
Yeah, no arc drive, wants to keep some magic circuit insurance in case things go array, but look at Phantom. Okay, was not able to capitalize on the lead heat this time around. Kikoho found an opportunity to escape.
The eject button, not gonna work out. 360 speed once more. That's gonna be able to close out the deal. Probably only gonna spend 1 meter here to kill. Oh, alright, you sure? I think they're going into 3C into Ender, but maybe wouldn't kill. I don't know. He's the Shiki science, not me.
Yeah, wanted to be better safe than sorry.
Yeah, that's
understandable.
Go ahead. Send him down.
Alright. Phantom piling on the pressure. Could this be the true definition of the meta? It was Shiki Tono all along. Oh, no, not the BC clash on the A in the corner. I watched the ScrawtV video. That's a guaranteed punish.
We have knowledge of the power. Oh, the JC into the confirmed. Drop the Kikoho, heal to full, or as full as you can get. The JC fatal counter. We're gonna catch out. Oh, didn't get the chance to.
Yeah, I was trying to ball out of control with the rings at the top, but again, just not finding the proper trajectories. Certified 3C anti-hero moment, but can't get the confirmation. Phantom, the match is going off the rails slowly but surely. What is happening?
They're gonna be closing it out. Yes, sir. 3C not paying this difference. Go trying to keep himself alive while Phantom is at a set point. JC, big hit, but no full contender here.
Okay. Oh my god, look at Phantom fishing with those JAs all together. Which can be super risky against a character like Red Arc. Red Arc has these massive jump buttons in the form of like JC and JB that really kind of controls the skies, but Phantom is just trying to keep Kikoho locked down by all means.
Alright, Arc Drive is active for Phantom. Phantom doesn't really use the Nania moves that much, but what are we gonna see here? That's a Rithro. That's gonna be a full combo here for Kikoho. And you possibly got a safety setup if you wish to do so.
Once the 3C. Oh, too early on the throw, but it ends up paying off. Oh,
yeah,
whip shield out the distance.
Calculated. The end of here, air throw. One more hit could do it for Kikoho here. Walks the overhead. What's more? What? The bar works out for Phantom. Still have the Nania moves. You gotta watch out.
Oh my
doesn't matter.
Yeah, Lucy seemingly making a in-tournament player swap with a draft edition. Gonna be getting the one and only Jonathan Tene to play this set.
That's crazy.
Jonathan Tene would play Roa.
Honestly, yeah, you're spinning actually. You're actually spinning. Roa is definitely the type of character Zato players would pick. I saw that they're playing like a week ago. Had the Numenheimer name. One of the days you're gonna get like a cease and desist letter on your mail. You gotta watch out.
That'll only be when Lucy goes for the Hotachi name, and then Moisture Crystal's gonna be knocking on the door, and that's not gonna be a good sight.
We do get to see Lucy playing Roa. It is still like probably her best character, but we don't see it that often. Her ventures on Neko Arc, Mash, and Coma have been more prevalent recently. But glad to see the Roa still riding strong the fatal counter for all players here. And the overhead.
Yeah. I was actually curious with what Lucy was going to go with within the set, right? Because once again, this is the third match within this overall set between the two teams. First to 3, 2 points are on the line. So both teams often go with their team captain for that much amount of dough in order to take the entire match. But Lucy, right? We're just talking about the massive character variety. One thing that has kind of been a thorn in Lucy's side, and I mean it's a thorn in everyone's side, is the Flaw of Archangel. And having such a massive library of characters, trying to figure out who works best against this character that you're bound to face within the tournament. And you have Safe, one of the strongest Vlav players that we have in North America, is on the other end of this. So it's a lot on the line for Lucy to try to kind of figure out what works best against not only a character of this caliber, but a player of this caliber.
Yeah, for sure. You know, Lucy has, I believe she has said before that she is one of the better anti-Vlav players. She can pick Vlav and fight up against the Vlav and still do very well. So, you know, if it's not everything's going right, we might see the Vlav come out from her side. So, strike throw. This matchup, Roa versus Vlav is regarded as one of the worst Vlav matchups, but that doesn't mean it's like 7-3. It's like 525 to 475. Like it's still pretty good. Like you don't gotta worry too much about it. Regardless, Lucy's putting in the work here. We're saving that one push scenario, but the FR is not coming out. Not gonna work out. Taking the second round here.
Yeah, very well played. Really impressed with Lucy's willingness to use that zip to keep the matchup close. You know, recognizing that Safe wants to escape, but you've been caught with no way out. Guaranteed air unblockable. No full combo from Safe though.
I need an air unblockable counter. That's the first one. That's the first one of many in the league. That's for sure.
Wow! Threaten the ideology of just doing the jump in. Safe bit. Whipping out the shield, double jump gonna allow for the punish. Lucy is on fire right now.
Yeah, you gotta punish, even though like they had like full moon basically, you still gotta punish, which is really hard to do.
Oh my god, yeah, Lucy wants that blood heat or anything just for Safe to flinch to show an out.
Jumped over the 2C and got the punish. Wow, and the pose. There you have it. First game going over to Lucy.
Man, a relentless one. You know, hindsight is 2020, and being able to identify parts of matches that just feel like really bad to look at is rough when you're reviewing VOD footage or even when you're within the middle of a match. But I gotta imagine that Safe does not feel good about that air unblockable sequence not going in their favor for the full combo, because that is, especially on an Ice Glove, where a lot of greatness can form, right? Just like off of the air unblockable situation, the Oki you get from that, just cycling, having full control of the match from there on out. But no, Lucy, you know, courtesy of that drop, courtesy of just phenomenal stagger pressure, being very elusive with how she's going to be able to approach, really keeping Safe on the defensive end here.
Is Vampiro working out? Putting the pressure, the low shield, fail counter. Once more, the pressure has been unending from Lucy. We got knocked down here once more. Air throw ender. What's for dinner? Really trying to bait the heat, but not from Safe. I guess it hit the BC, and that's going to be the end of the round.
Oh my gosh, beautiful routing there from Lucy off the air-to-air hit in order to stabilize that combo, have it lead to a kill. Lucy just completely prepared for all sequences and circumstances. The confirmation have been on point, the pressure has been insane, and Safe just cannot catch a break.
A nice second throw. The EP's out yet.
Oh no!
Blood Heat finally comes out. Very courageous.
Right.
Lucy pressing buttons. I ain't stressing. You have Blood Heat. I'll press button. I'll do needle.
A little bit of chip being the reward there for Safe, but a lot of bit of screen positioning, trying to reset back into the mid screen. A big 5C has been swiped, controlling the skies. Recognizing that Lucy's been IADing over the crouch buttons quite a bit, so just throwing some different buttons in the neutral game out there.
Yeah. Hit here. Yeah, and he gets great with punish to the big shoe. Gets the full turn at the end. EX needles on play. Goes for the heat. Healing it up.
Shield A blocked, but no punish.
Yeah.
Still in this corner.
You gotta pop Moondrive here, right? Yeah. Let's try to match the Moondrive. Not gonna work. Safe. Not ready for the throws.
There it is. 2 points on the line here within this first of 3 set. For the initial set that we saw between OmniSScythe and Starks Underscore, that was a 3-0. Looks like Lucy wants to repeat history for her team here on the Meta Definers as she's working on getting it done. Safe though, not anyone that you can count out. One of the most consistent players within North America. If anyone's going to be able to pull off a reverse sweep, I would, not a bad bet to bet on Safe.
Safe has been known for well, just I wouldn't give up hope on Safe so easily, but that cross-up was insane. BC straight into the Moondrive, lightning, getting across the thing, putting all the pressure in the corner. Still, Safe has a lot of defensive mechanics now you can use at disposal, but very patient. Waiting. Plus, gets hit punished on the shield whiff. Lucy on set point right now. No signs of stopping.
Looking good. Oh my gosh, how does Safe overcome this? It's so hard to even try to formulate what the counterplay is because Lucy just looks so insanely on point.
Yeah. That is one thing that has been said most about Lucy, that consistency sometimes isn't there, but once she's at her peak, it's really hard to stop her. Potentially. Wow.
Oh my gosh, did you see that sequence? Double jumping over the double stop, navigating behind, perfectly timed shield. You are not catching me with an air unblockable. Work for it. Oh my gosh.
They even buffered the 204C and they got crossed up and got you to succeed. That is insane. Goes for the heat, keeping all that health, all that chip damage, so much. Shield on shield. Once more. We see the same go from before. Goes into straight to the arc jab. It's gonna be like 4.5k. That's a lot of damage.
Just when you think Lucy is out, she pulls it back in, and we're back in this corner.
The
5 feet all day. Oh no, not the trade confirmed!
Oh no. You hate to see it if you're a Safe fan. But it's gonna set up into the one touch. One throw could do it. One fatal counter throw. Try to bait the Moondrive. There goes Moondrive for Safe.
Okay, there's plenty of magic circle to work with. If Safe's able to find a proper hit, do you believe? God. Stop! I thought it would be shield! Oh my god!
Oh my god. You gotta go for heat here. There's not a lot of time left in the block as well. You gotta do you gotta do
and I love that heat, right? Run under in order to get the positioning. Gotta be able to find a hit. Arc drive is available. No, it will not be enough to kill. 20 seconds.
You just gotta buy time here. You just gotta
Get the confirmation. Chase it down, get it. And just like that, Jonathan Tene will be your Guilty Gear Strive CEO 2022. Lucy.
Oh, Jonathan Tene takes it all.
Oh man. No, in all seriousness, Lucy for the Meta Definers with the 3-0, refusing to give a game, refusing to show any sign of panic or tilt, ready to go, and already in the VC with us as well.
All right, Lucy, hello. All right, so I'll make the same question I made last time when the post interview with OmniSScythe. How are you feeling about how your teammates played?
I'm feeling good, bro. There was some some internet difference in the first game, but I'm feeling good about how all my team played.
It's simply the skill difference there on the connection matchup.
Yeah.
What you can do about it. Like that was a great showing. Like, holy shit.
Yeah.
My question is gonna be about your set specifically with Safe. You know, going into it, when I saw that was locked in, I had some questions about what your character choice would be. It ended up being Roa. Now, was there a reason that you decided to go Roa specifically for that set?
Dude, I just felt like gapping.
Word?
That is so real.
I don't believe you, because then you would have chose Mash.
Dude, bro, I picked Mash last time, bro.
All right. That's fair. Well, no, I mean, all right, Lucy, we're completely real. We're going for the true gap, which I know you're saving it up. I expect to see it before the end of the series. The Neko arc has to be coming.
Bro, it's cooking up right now, bro. I'm still learning shit with that character, bro. I'm studying like JP Nekos, bro.
I know. I'm waiting.
There's
actually,
JP Nekos?
Yes, bro. There's actually JP Nekos, bro. There's actually like people who seriously play her in Japan.
That's insane. I'm gonna need the knowledge on that. JP scene is just a whole wildfire. Yeah. Like we said, congratulations on the win. Those are some very exciting sets, especially the last one and the Phantom set. Really good showing. You know, I actually another question I just remembered. On Safe's team, the Anti-Shield Show Club, you only have what is it, Kohaku, you have a Monte Cristo, you have a Work, you have Roa on Flamex, and Blob on Safe. Did you expect Trippie to play Shiki as a counterplay for the Work?
I expected him to, because I remember him talking about him playing Tono if he didn't have to play against Phantom. So I did expect Tono if I wasn't right on the fucking first pick.
Yeah,
on the blind pick.
Gotcha. But yeah, like we over here at the comments we did not expect Tono to come out, but you know it makes sense considering the matchup. You'd try to go for the Shiki.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's gonna close out match 2. Thank you very much for hopping in for the
of course.
comments there. Hope to see more greatness next month.
Mm-hmm. All right, see ya.
Bye.
Thank you.
I know you used to play MASH. What are your thoughts on this matchup?
This is definitely one that you need to be mindful of. Like, the neutral game is obviously rough. You do need to be relying on like 2-6B and just overall great air movement to get in there. But if you're able to navigate those sequences, you know, get your overall game plan going, you're good to go. Rikir, definitely some of the founder and just overall pusher of some solid safe jump setups and just overall snowballing of game-winning scenarios. So interested to see what they bring to the table. Case in point right there.
Whoa.
Back throw with 2-1-4 frames kill side swap. That's a certified hit classic. And yeah, we'll have to see how. I actually really like the ideology of Scrawt sending in Rikir for the blind pick, because like just suddenly, how do you prepare for like one of the best matches that we have in North America? This character is so underutilized, and Rikir is just like top level with this character.
Yeah, that's definitely like a great strategy. Like I said, it doesn't all just come down to player strength. No, there's a whole lot of strategy. That was a crazy heat, and ended up working out for Hyde. But there's a whole slew of strategy, a whole layer that you have to take into account. It's not just gonna be straight up, oh, this you think this person's better than the other, so they're obviously gonna win. It's not that easy. Here, get in the corner here. Gonna make something out of Hyde. Goes for the drive. Wastes a little bit of resource to keep himself safe. The 2C connects.
Man, she was just a centimeter off the ground, but it was enough to launch down from air unblockable for Hyde. What an amazing find.
Hit. Shield on shield. Looking at more power running with the EP away from Hyde. Working out for him. Oh, and 2-6B, like you said, just straight up goes through Needle. The great equalizer.
Yeah, Rikir actually using the 6 DC Moon version of that shield bash, which is actually, if you check the frame data, that thing is pretty fast. Like, it can be stuffing out quite a bit of things within the mid-range neutral game if you have the right read. You obviously want to avoid clash frames, but this is a very phenomenal tool to utilize.
But you see clash frame, nice jump cancel from Rikir. Himself safe. Not a lot of time here left in the clock, but any straight hit could do it. DP from Hyde. The heat. It's going to be a lot of life for Rikir, especially when you're under pressure here. Throw.
Here, trying to make something happen. 2-4 A-frame kill yet again. Able to find the throw on the shield. Both reaching away. No way!
Oh. Okay, then the shield from Hyde. gonna close it out. That was as scrambly as scramble gets.
Yes, absolutely. Both players having potential round-winning scenarios there, but Hyde able to make sense of the chaos initially. Going to be striking blood first with the first game, but yeah, definitely swingy neutral game that we have going on here. You see Rikir trying to navigate as much as possible, courtesy of the airborne mash specials, and try to utilize that shield bash to get in. You know, has seen some layers of success, but Hyde able to maintain strong on the defensive end for one, and also offensive sequences with super on point. So
Shield the needle there. Again, any leeway punish on this. That was a 2-4B, I think. The 2B straight in. It's gonna be all the way to the corner and a decent amount of damage as well. Go for the left, right. Blocks it. Wow. And goes for the 5A. Air unblockable. Nice little check. Put Hyde into the one touch now. Oh, drops the combo at the very end though.
yeah, a little bit too much dip on the chip with the routing to guarantee the ender, but Rikir able to establish a very sizable life lead. You see Hyde trying to work their way back in.
Oh, and the 5C works out. They didn't go for the guaranteed heat setup there off of the X needle, but regardless, we're gonna see the heat come out here. Grab a little bit of the life. What is she?
Oh my gosh!
Oh wow. That should be death. The X? No, not enough.
Yeah, catching it for all that they possibly could, just could not quite hit the 4K mark or anything that would be fatal. Believing in everything that they have, ADP. Oh boy, it's just a sliver.
Hyde didn't heal anything from that heat. Rikir taking the first round of the second game. Fatal. Huge start for Rikir. Gonna be almost all the way to the corner. Left, right! The left, right!
A classic right there. Oh my gosh, been able to
OS.
keep it heat safe. Here comes Rikir.
That's gonna be the kill. More than likely. Right? Am I mistaken? No, I'm mistaken. Never mind, I'm not mistaken.
Oh no, was able to build the bar.
Yeah, built the bar. Still have Boom Trap left as well, so there's still opportunities.
That is the power of good routing, and that is the power of good drafting for a ScrawtV. And I'm telling you, the MASH X Factor pick, there's a lot of things that are being thrown at Hyde right now that I just don't know if they were completely accounting for. This dive, the J236B that MASH has, it's pretty quick, and you would imagine there'd be some counterplay in the store with a character like Roa that controls this guy so effortlessly with just a simple 2-1-4B, but Rikir just taking their spots perfectly to just take the fight to Roa as soon as possible on a diagonal trajectory.
2B whiff, jumped over. We saw a lot of that in the previous set. Hyde getting knocked out once more here in the corner. Trying to make this a 3-touch game. He gets one more clean hit in.
Don't let her play. Fight back. Fight back. There's the heat. Oh my. Clash confirmed, but she can act after that. That wasn't the moon version.
Yeah. Oh, Melty block. Lost on block.
Oh my gosh, she's scrapping away. Rikir just has no patience to stay still. I need to be in, and at all times I'll utilize every special I have in my arsenal to do so. Get over here.
No setup that time, no OS. Oh, the whip for the DP, don't push them! Shield A counter.
Baby.
That's gonna be big arc drive. A lot of damage here. It's gonna be 4.5k. For 2, my bad. My calculations are off. I gotta recalibrate my abacus. Under pressure. He's trying to run away. Gets the low shield crushed. He gets punished. No, it's always funny. I say that MASH is like, she's like the Hyde, right? From Uni, and she's apparently Rikir's fighting Hyde from the real world.
Funny how that works out. Yeah, you see that lightning 2-1-4B coming into play, right? That Hyde just throwing out there to cover that diagonal distance, not allowing for MASH to dive in for free. And I think the defensive counterplay has been on point. Oh boy! What a...
Oh, wow!
You're smart. You're smart.
Got the brains. 2B checking in the movement. Gonna be all the way into the corner, possibly a safety setup if Rikir decides to go for it. Nah.
Uh-oh.
Shield punish. That's gonna be kill.
should be. What does Rikir want to spin for this? Yeah, just the arc drive. Better safe than sorry. I agree.
Because that's better, right? Because you probably have to spend Moondrive if you went for an EX. You keep Moondrive here, you get to do one mistake. Get one quick chain shift.
Alright, that's going for B defensive wall. Not allowing for the easy maneuvering of Rikir. Hyde just setting up shop. Has plenty of magic circuit to set up sequences like that all day long. It's up to Rikir to take the fight over to Hyde. But Hyde, oh my gosh, Shaly! Here we go.
Full punish, the full course. You need the special count. How many specials are in the combo? Oh, the whip of the DP, trying to bait something big from Hyde.
Invulnerable backdashes. Whoa, my gosh!
What a joke! No punish, but holy shit.
What's the move? Double overhead on the approach. Rikir's gonna be able to find out of this corner. The clock is ticking. Oh, it's gonna be that setup yet again. Are we ready for it? The heat from Hyde. Not dealing with it, but she won't stop.
No Moondrive for
Where's
Hyde right now.
resources? What do you do? She'll be not up backing it.
Yeah,
no way!
Rikir for the top row!
Oh my gosh, the match Kyrie Light match KO from out of nowhere. Rikir being the X Factor, the one that is so hard to prepare for. Gonna be able to strike blood first for Team Balance Breakers using match. I should call it.
It's getting emotional.
That was inspirational. You know, it has been a while since I've seen these two play. So I'll be interested to see how it shapes out nowadays, as both players have been grinding quite a bit.
I love that, even though, you know, NegaReaper and Cowey, you know, very top, probably like the two best Miyakkos in NA. Even though they do play the same character, they play so differently. The player expression is definitely there. If you can feel it in the neutral, in the block strings and everything else, they definitely play the character a lot differently. Which is very cool to see. Regardless, Reaper getting the first hit here, putting the pressure in the corner. And like we were saying on the previous set that had both these characters, one mistake could cost everything. Yes. One small slip up could mean death. You just get dragged into the vortex and there's no escaping.
Alright. Well, the mistake may be something that we've already seen right here, right now for Reaper, but having phenomenal defense on the cycle thus far. She'll be seen to navigate through. They've been using that quite a bit, just as a matter of gaining space, gaining ground.
Overhead blocked. And punishable.
Does not have the full confirmation though. Reaper had the life lead. The elbow room. Gotta find me some elbow room. Reaper gonna be able to take the first round.
Yeah, fatal counter. No confirm at the end. Mashing it. Sure away. I haven't been thinking about it, but regardless. Reaper gets hit into the corner. I was only gonna answer.
Oh, not the day zero. Oh my gosh, it hits me too. Oh, phenomenal reaction. The coverage here from Reaper, ready for the heat. The Moon Drive insurance. I paid my premium. I'm ready to go. Man, what a response.
And a quick little perfect to end it off on the first game there. Reaper looking incredibly strong. Even went for the BC combo there at the end. Didn't like punish and then wait and to see whatever. Went for the BC rep. Very cool.
Yeah, and think about the implications on the entire league, right? If you're Team Balance Breakers, you want this game. In fact, you want this entire match to be a 4-0 sweep. Because based off of how all the other matches have went, this would put Team Balance Breakers very solidly at the top of the leaderboard, having the most amount of wins when it comes to the tiebreaker on overall sets. So, Reaper, you know, definitely kind of a lot of pressure on their shoulders here for their team to just establish that early dominance.
Yeah, but perhaps even more importantly, if you go 4-0, you do put Dragon Knights at complete last with 0 points on the board, which could, you know, like I said, huge implications for the macro of it. So it seems like Luna is woken up, he's ready for some violence. However, the cross-up, everybody gets one. Everybody gets one.
Could be Luna woken up, but a bit cross and can't prepare for the cross-ups. Can't protect the dome as well. All the meter being spit, but it may be a little bit too deep on the chip. Reaper can't put the finishing touches on the match.
Oh my god. This steal, the round steal, that's gonna be the kill. Yes, yes.
Oh my days. The mental of Reaper needs to be completely under control right now. Having the match slip between your fingertips can't feel good, but you can't lose sight of the match at hand. This is not the character that you want to show a sign of weakness to.
And that was an interesting flip. That wasn't Moondrive, but now Moondrive's active for Reaper. Yep, do one mistake. Nothing more. Goes with the slide. The chop to slide works out for him.
Flag to the left. Take it back now, y'all. She's all over the place. Moondrive activation. Going for the B, the clash. Reaper has such a massive life lead, but you see them just swinging, throwing themselves, just launching at Luna to try to close it out. Rewarded for the aggression they are. They're on match point.
No signs of stopping himself. What a fatal counter! Gets it confirmed as well. It's going to be able to convert. No, not fast enough with the 5B. That's that fatal counter. You see here, this should be setting up into some big Oki.
Oh my gosh, no Moondrive available. Commits the low shield, able to defend against it perfectly. You found yourself in a dangerous position back against the wall. One angry girl. Moondrive, keep it safe.
That should be the kill. That should be the kill for Luna. Into the arc drive. He's gonna close it out. Put in 1-1 on the set.
Luna staying in shape, staying alert, able to get the job done. And impressively so, not really too much as a factor or a matter of snowballing out of control with the Oki situation. Reaper has had very good defensive sequences there. It's just been outplay with the neutral. Like Luna able to stay calm, stay composed, have some better defensive sequences against the pressure scenarios that Reaper is setting up, and really able to push this to a game 3 scenario.
Logic 1 style. Alright, final game between these two. This should have huge implications for the league as an overall. Reaper already with a strong start here. It's been a little bit of bar, but got knocked down. But now Luna answering back.
The 5A anti-air starting to notice some, oh my gosh, massive parts to take advantage, and that's expensive, right? Usually you spend the Moondrive to freeze the screen and get a better ideology of how you should defend against that apostle. Well, Reaper spent that and still got hit, so that's just something they won't have at their disposal for at least the remainder of this round.
To be fair, I was just looking, I didn't know which way to block it as well. I don't blame him. And that's gonna be the kill. Luna right now, woken up. Early on set point, no signs of stopping. Oh, with the DP though, trying to get a cheeky anti-air hit. They went up to 5. What a blend.
Oh man, I'm not sure what Reaper was fishing for. Maybe believing in a DP coming out, maybe believing in a super jump. Gets caught on the backdash. Luna's gonna slow it down. Can you slow down the BYAKKO Arena?
The movement from these BYAKKO players, like, holy smoke. Yeah, I'm in the corner now. I am nowhere near the corner. Fatal counter though on the whip shield. They should put Reaper in a one-touch scenario.
There is no moon, there is a heat. Oh yeah, missed your opportunity for shield before. I know that has to be in your subconscious to go for it again. Take advantage of it. Give me the win, Lunar. Keeping the Dragon Knights alive. 2-1 victory over Reaper, even when they were on the ropes. Gonna be tying up the overall set 1-1. Like the qualifier is concerned, this is the only time that we're gonna see this match. You know, it's fully unique matchup for the next 5 months. We may not see these two play again until the finals. So to get this treat this early is delicious. It's definitely the crumble cookies of desserts that we can have here. Scrawt versus Masoma, first of 3 action.
And both rocking their new picks. Scrawt on the Coma and Masoma on the Monte Cristo. They even got
that just laughs maniacally.
And here we go. Super 6A to start off with. Very strong start for Masoma. Spending all the boom, getting a lot of meter. Dash back JP.
Edmund Dantes, just an offensive powerhouse, really kind of like an all-arounder too. Has a little bit of a keep-away tendencies in terms of the 2-3-6B and a safe jump menace. But this is you OmniSScythe talking about the great equalizer being Vlav Archangel. I think in the scope of overall Melty global consciousness at the moment, the great equalizer is Koma Kashima. 2-2C activation, but we're heating out of there.
Yeah, force the heat there. You don't want to handle none of that. Guess the 2-3-6A air unblockable is going to go into the ender to discount Daenjo. Walmart brand Daenjo. It's going to take out Scraw in the first round.
Phenomenal stuff. Masoma setting the tone immediately. That 2-3-6-8 catching the Moondrive activation to open up the set was just a phenomenal call, kind of showing the capabilities that they have with this character that we don't see a lot of. You know, ScrawtV, extremely studious players, so I'm sure they know a lot of what Dantes is capable of, but who knows how much matchup experience they have against it.
Yeah.
Uh-oh! We're not supposed to be doing that yet! No! Don't show that! Delete it!
The new tech in full display. You don't want to see none of that. That's the end of Type Lumina. Oh, and the 3C.
Oh my god. Here comes
on the face. Have to go to see here. What's for dinner? You can't do much. Yeah, that's gonna be the end. Oh, there's a Moondrive for the kill.
Are
Wow.
you kidding me?
Wow. I have no words.
Personally, I just fall over in my chair, fall over in my seat. I'd still play, but I'd be playing from the ground. I'm not standing up from that, bro. My heart.
Oh, trying to back that ship for 2C, just way too big on Coleman's side. It's gonna be sent back to the corner. Knocked down to 2C. Time. Oh, punish this. No moon shield.
What do you do?
No 2C to finish it off. Most smoke screen. Oh, the big whiff though. So I'm getting some time here. He's gonna be able to get a lot of health back from this heat. Actually, doesn't look at the heat at all. Keeping the meter. Try and bank it all on one. Touch it in 3C. 3C jump scare.
Hey, you know, it makes sense to me. 3C is a sword normal. Gives you a full combo I hit as well. That is really no harm in using that, in my opinion. Man,
I'm shocked that Masoma is sticking with the Monte Cristo, because I've heard them say before that this matchup is no future. Like it's not worth it. Like, I'm shocked they're sticking it through, trying to make it work. Maybe their mind changed between a couple. The last time I heard them talk about this matchup, like let's see what they got. Still definitely see, but so far ScrawtV getting a knockdown here.
Oh, I thought that was gonna cross up.
Loads. We're just playing Dragon Ball Fighters out here. Plus.
No way. No way.
No way. That's fake.
There's no escape.
Fake news. So I'm activating the heat. Yeah, shield that. No reason to go in. We're in the laser beam stages. Drive activation. Soma. Armor activation.
Bro, what's the move? What is the move? What is the overall macro game plan structure when it comes to having to counterplay 2-2C? Is there even a game plan structure, or do we just panic? Is it inevitable to crumble, to fold?
Well, oh, big one. That was like 63 or some. But regardless, Scott, get punished here. Send back full screen. Want back dash into 2B, just snag him in the air.
Oh my god,
How do you block that?
Does it?
How do you block that? 3C. That's like the fifth 3C we've seen this.
I think we're gonna be equipped for maybe 50 more 2-2C activation. Hey, have you ever noticed that, like, the way that ScrawtV is constructing pressure in the corner with Como with 2-2C, very similar to PCL. Like, just spacing out. I'm a 3C, I'll command throw from far away. I'm just gonna keep you locked down. This is the quote-unquote grappler. This is the grappler in question. My ass, man.
You're honest grappler. We're very honest, very fair. Oh my god. Oh! Can't believe Kamone's breaking stereotypes for making a grappler good. The future we did not want to see, regardless. Masoma trying to keep himself alive here. Big classic gets it confirmed. That should be the round for Masoma. Also spending only 1 bar here. Uh-huh.
Alright, yeah, Masoma needed that. You don't want to go down 2-0. And just allow for Scrawt to just feed off the overall momentum they've been able to create within the set. Masoma staying alive. We expected nothing less from one of the best. Hello?
Oh,
Heat activation. I was wondering what purpose. There it
Walmart,
is.
Dianjo out of the field. We're gonna see Dianjo back? No. Oh, trying to grab it, but that fake out of the clones. Big drive combo. This builds so much meter. Oh, just falling BC.
No.
Alright, let's leave it. Now, are we gonna go for 2-2C or Heat? Or can you do both? I actually don't know. 2-2C?
Not looking for it. I don't know. We gave Koma Kishima a chance. Was that the play? Give Koma Kishima a chance. Heat, get off of me. Scrawt locked down in the corner. Here comes Masoma.
Very patient, not using Heat at all, but the 2B catches him. And the Walmart Dianjo gonna finish it off here. 1-1.
Masoma is still in this. I was asking if it was inevitable to crumble and fold under the pressure that Koma Kishima is able to implement from one of the best in the business, Scrawt for Million, but Masoma proving why they can hang with them, and they have been able to time and time again, getting sets. These two have played so many different character matchups throughout the entire scope of multiple type of Mina. This is just adding another one to the books. This one's seemingly undoable, but Masoma's looking to turn the tides and put Monte Cristo on the board.
Oh my god, just wild right now with so much. Oh, the 2B! 3 with 2Bs in a row.
I don't blame them. If I had it, I'd do the same thing.
You're one of the bad ones. You're the one causing trouble. That's 6-3C. Jumps over. No punish. Yeah. And I'll punish that from that far away. It is simply way too fast of a recovery. Masoma getting the hit here in the corner. With a Scrawt gonna wake up with.
Big. This is big. Masoma.
Scrawt's
Oh my god.
been very patient on the reversal scenario. He hasn't been good for 2-4C. We've seen 1 DP. That's about it. Like, it's been very patient on defense. Trying to play fundamentally close, gets a 3C hit.
Man, getting hit by one of the front of 3Cs just has to carry so much mental damage. Scrawt into the corner. Are we casting in Arc Drive? How does he do it? Yeah, we almost broke 6K on that piece. Come on now.
What was even the starter? Oh, that was crazy. Was it? Oh, and the big 5-8 whip. The dome head crack. Overhead.
Is this okay?
This is not okay. And look at all this bar.
Jeez, I was worried about PETA when it came to us having potentially a cow getting mauled on stream, but now I'm just worried about, like, I don't know.
The historians are gonna come.
I guess this has to be a violation of the Geneva Convention. What's going on? Come on right now. This is unsettling. Here comes Masoma.
5-8, what a frame trap. Catches him lacking. Send him out the clones. So a lot of meter here. Gonna spin it for the knockdown.
Alright, space control. Trying to maintain that mid-range.
Yeah, don't want to get in 3C range. Like we see that with the 3C from Masoma.
Saying I gotta run up 3C of my own. Out to her.
Get a little tap. We got rapid beat in the air activated.
I like that heat activation. You know, although Masoma wasn't gonna be able to get a ton of life back, just notify the 2-2C scenario, win the exchange afterwards, and cash the arc drive is a best case scenario.
Yeah, it's a lot of damage. You have full moon. You can bait some from Scrawt. I'm gonna try 2-4C. Recognize the with 2A. Right back to Masoma. Locks the JC. Still have moon. Who are we wasting it on? Can't really do much. Oh, what?
So clean!
My man. DP. Not gonna be enough to kill, but that's gonna be a lot of damage, a lot of meter build as well. If you want to spend the moon.
Yep, does opt to go for the bar. Heat activation as well. Has access to the command throw.
No way. Okay. Okay.
Scrawt knew it.
Doesn't get kill off the 6 BC there.
Word?
We're jumping. We're jumping. And Scrawt takes the lead 2-1. Oh, that's sorry, Masoma. I'm too excited.
You're good, you're good. No, I understand. This is an extremely tense set that we have going on here between two of the best. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of counting Masoma out as well within the first game. It was looking so ugly and just getting uglier within the first sequences of that game too. But something has clicked. Masoma's just level of outplay has just been on a whole entirely different level. One game with being able to take the set, putting the Dragon Knights on the map within the top 3 territory. And man, oh man, the fight rages on. Given the opening sequence already back in this corner we've been spending so much time in.
And DP's out, and I don't gotta worry about none of the pressure. Gonna get a full confirm here. 2.6k just from a DP. You gotta be happy about that. Hit grab. The part 3, run up. Not worry about the laser beams at all. That's gonna be 2-2C knockdown. Oh, doesn't go for it actually. Left, right. Someone blocks it. Back into neutral. 3C.
Oh my gosh.
The jump scare. Somebody put a explicit tag. 18 plus only. Goes for the Die Angel. It's gonna be enough to kill. Yeah. Scrawt trying to keep themselves alive. But right now, Masoma looking very strong at the resource war. Similar moves, but so much magic circuit. Down and hit.
The round start navigation here. You can see the chase down. Scrawt trying to keep the matchup close. Masoma realizing they may have cornered themselves, trying to escape. Scrawt putting up that wall immediately with the JC. Masoma will be able to find an opportunity out of there now. Oh!
Wow.
Like, I know that you know I desperately want to get out of here, so what if I just simply stayed in the front? Very smart.
That was insane. Sometimes, you know, the best answer is the simplest one. So I'm taking it to the corner. Big bombos. Gonna charge a pitch. It's gonna be a one-touch for Scrawt. He doesn't heat. Oh, stupid! Alright, 5C2 works out.
Great whiff punish, not the proper routing to make sure it was a true combo, but just still had the hits there at the end of the day. And Masoma, one round away.
Yeah, one round away from greatness. Back that shit out. What a grab. Put in the pressure. We're gonna see Scrawt go for some sort of reversal. Counter hit! Trying to mash some.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, what's the
Masoma
3C?
making history.
Tier listers are going to be in shambles after watching this.
Potentially.
Oh, and then what a jump, JC! Yeah, did you see here? No, just being very reserved about it.
Heat activation, that's been a constant answer from Masoma when the 2-2C is blocked. But Scrawt always playing phenomenal defense with those JCs. Not allowed for Masoma to skip the corner. And look at all the resources Masoma has spent just trying to defend against Komakashima. Scrawt is still in there. We are going to a game 5.
It is what you wanted. This is the content you wanted to see. We're representing and seeing. But yeah,
character swaps to be found.
I've noticed, you know, I ain't a Koma player, but it seems like he mostly goes for the 2-2C OT whenever Masoma has no meter to speak of. So you really can't do shit about it. You just have to hold it. You can't go for it like EXTP and try and break the armor. You just gotta hold it. Which is, you know, that's smart. It's smarter than what I've done.
Yeah. These little pauses and gaps that Masoma is putting in their pressure has really been a massive difference maker, right? Just trying to see how Scrawt is looking to escape and counterplay directly, you know, if they sense a moon skill coming, having the shield available. The whiff punishes have been phenomenal. And then just look at this conversion, the Edmund Dante's effect. But wake up buttons, I'm Komakashima, don't you forget it.
Wake up 5CR, I see you, Scrawt. And the cross, definitely trying to, I think it was Sumo 4B, definitely wanted to do 63B for the DP. Not gonna work out. There's the DP!
Uh-oh! Gaming starter, I don't mind if I do. 2-2C off the runaway, but armor break with the punish! Genius reaction from Masoma!
The 3C! Masoma once more on set point. Trying to finish it off before it gets too ugly. Right now, the resource not looking so tight, but the 5A, the Bari. No.
Masoma,
Up
run
close.
throw. No way, thrown out of the moon skills. Scrawt does not have a lot of moon gauge to work with. The magic circuit is there, but you need an opening.
Yep. There's the 5C. Old and trusty doesn't get a full confirm outfit. Way too close to the corner. Heat on the 3C.
Just a full conversation of get off of me, and the answer being no. 3C in your face. I'm still here. I told you, Scrawt had that magic circuit available. We just need the opening. This may be the massive opening that Scrawt was looking for. Look at the life bar just dwindling. Even if you're not looking at what's happening on the bottom of the screen, the top of the screen tells the entire story. You are getting oppressed. You're getting mauled, but Masoma's still in there.
Wow, the defense from Masoma just able to turn out the tides, and now you're back in the office with one whole bar magic circuit here. First with the heat.
Masoma has to want to close this out. The heat is there, but the meter is just worn off. I don't know if they can guarantee a kill
They got
here.
more time. They got more time. They can kill. No, doesn't get the
No,
kill.
it's not there.
Oh,
Oh, don't be a victim.
and that's is that gonna be the kill? No way. All right.
I don't
Yo,
it's perfect. Oh my gosh! Trying to use the sand attack moon drive activation to reduce the accuracy of hits, but Masoma never miss. 3-2 victory, and the Dragon Knights will be able to get the win over the Balance Breakers.
Jesus Christ, what a set.
My, oh my. We knew going into it that Masoma versus Scrawt is what we wanted to see. I just don't know if anyone expected that's the treat that we would get. As we said, these two have played so many sets, so many character matches, but the Dante's Coma one is not one that we've seen a full, display of, and it going down that to the wire. Masoma with the adaptations, Scrawt with the adaptations. It's just, you can't ask for better quality multi-blood, you know?
And the back and forth was insane. It was truly a tug of war. It was like one game for Scrawt, one game Masoma, one game Masoma, one game Scrawt. It was so back and forth. It could have gone either way, but in the end, Masoma was able to take it out. Damn. Just so many 5C connects. Just was able to connect it at the end. Smoke screen, did not see the DP. Yeah, that's gonna close that out. Let's see if somebody from the Dragon Knights wants to hop in. Oh,
Yo.
hello.
Greetings.
We got Masoma and Luna in here.
We got both of the winners. So I'll make a quick question to Masoma. How are you feeling about how well your teammates played on your matches?
I'm quite proud. I knew I made the right decision, and I'm glad to see them play the way they did. He played very well. Even Hyde, even though he didn't win, he played well.
Yeah, it was still an insanely close set. Like it was not a wash in any slight animation.
Absolutely. Yeah, my question is also for Masoma. I mean, when we were going into that final set, we were curious if you were going to be committed to Dante's for the entire time or if the VOD would come out. What led you to want to commit to Dante's for that long haul of a set?
I just wanted to play Dante's, really.
How do you feel about that matchup overall? Like Dante's versus Coma?
I think Dante's loses it because the risk reward in the matchup is pretty bad, but Dante's has his fair share of pretty good buttons to try to contest Coma with, and his pressure. If you're running the game plan as I've been showing off, is pretty scary.
Word.
Yeah, so I had a quick question for Luna. We saw the BYAKKO versus that Apostle Noel matchup on your set. Well, you also saw it earlier between Shaly and Cowey, but it went the completely wrong way. Like this on your set, you won 2-1, but on the other set, Cowey won 2-1. Do you feel like the matchup is that close? Because whenever I see that matchup, I feel like whoever gets the first set on neutral gets such a huge advantage. It's just the two Vortex characters. It's really hard to stop both of them. So, do you think that matchup is as close as we showed it today?
No, that's a good question. I think that my answer on this is going to be a little bit more nuanced than like general perception of Dead Apostle Noel, but I was actually, it's funny that you asked me this question because I was messaging Reaper immediately after that set. I was like, how do you feel about that matchup? And they said that they feel like it's 5.5, 4.5 BYAKKO favor. And I've been, I've played the matchup, not a whole lot, but I played a good deal with Cowey, I believe on the 1.3 patch, the August through December patch. I played a good deal with Cowey, and I would just be mad the entire time. Like it's a super, it's really hard because Dead Apostle Noel, even though she's tied for the second fastest speed in the game, she actually has really slow normals. Like her JA is 6 frames, which is 1 frame slower than the 5 frame, but that matters versus a character like MYAKKO, who's zipping, jumping all around. You need to JA her, and you need to be as fast as possible. So having like a 1 frame more jump start up, or 1 frame more on a JA, that matters. Like her JB is 10, her JC is 11, so it's extremely difficult to air MYAKKO. So you have to try and move around her, and that's what I was trying to do, but it definitely wasn't working sometimes. So honestly, in my opinion, I feel like MYAKKO wins the matchup sheerly off of the fact that MYAKKO's offense is very scary. Like once she hits you, you have to sit there and you have to block it out, or you have to try an RPS, which is even scarier. It's hard to jump out. In DA Noel, she has as I said, she has kind of slow normals. It's hard for her to get out. She's got great movement, but she's not super fast on her normal speed. So I do feel like it is MYAKKO favor just a little bit. I don't like when I make matchup charts and stuff like that. I don't put it on there because they're like, dude, you lose to MYAKKO, you're lying. But it's definitely how I feel about it. So Shaly losing to Cowey earlier and me beating NegaReaper, that's kind of how it goes.
Yeah, it evens it out.
Mm-hmm. I feel like Cowey is I think that Cowey might even be a little teensy bit more experienced in that matchup than Reaper, because Cowey was playing Dead Apostle Noel a little bit, and he's very familiar with the weaknesses of the character from all the sets that we've played, and also from the time that he's actually played the character as well. So yeah, I'd say slight MYAKKO favor.
Nice.
Gotcha.
I kind of want to ask a follow-up question, because this is the first time within our interview sequences today we have 2 representatives on the team and 2 players that played for the representative team. Going into that match 2 that's set up for Lunar versus Reaper, what was the counter pick ideology there? Because with the way the format works, balance breakers had to decide first, and then it was up to y'all to decide the counter pick. Lunar, were you just chomping at the bit to play that matchup despite knowing how you feel about MYAKKO, or did Masoma send you in? What happened?
So what happened was, unfortunately, a few of our teammates could not make it today, and I was almost one of them actually. It literally the second that Masoma pinged me, he's like, "You home right now?" That was the second. That was the first thing. I walked into the door because I had to go get a haircut. I had to go get shaped up, right? I had to go get fresh new cut, and I'm like, shoot, I forgot that this was happening today. So I walked through the door. I'm like, Masoma was like, "You home right now?" I'm like, "Yup." All right, cool. Send me in. So
I'm so glad I asked that question.
that was an amazing question. I'm so glad you asked. They're really, you could ask Masoma, but I don't. At least it doesn't seem like there was a whole lot of thought process. It was like, well, we have nobody else, and this dude walked right in the door. Hop on.
Yeah, hop on.
Oh my god.
Right, yeah, I believe Atkins has any more questions. I don't got any more, but
I have nothing. Just congratulations to Dragon Knights up there. Gonna be joining the likes of all the competitors and victorious people that we've had today, and in flashy fashion. It was those great sets that you all played.
Yep.
sure.
Thank you.
Thank
Congrats,
you.
and hope to see more of y'all in the upcoming months. We'll definitely be seeing y'all fight against all the other different teams. So a lot of matches left to go. A lot of different characters to fight against. Yeah, very good showing tonight.
Hopefully, I don't schedule a haircut for next time.
Yeah,
Yep.
and then Hyde scheduling Korean barbecue for the 15th time this year.
Oh my gosh. The anime players Korean barbecue incident.
Yep.
All right. Oh, hello, Jurassic.
Bro, Masoma, you are so ass.
What?
Damn.
That's ridiculous.
What's the purpose?
What in the world?
Why would you say such a thing?
Luna, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for my actions, but
Do you know where you are?
I'm sorry.
Do you? I don't think she. I don't think she understood.
Trip.
Yeah, not tripping. No.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Disaster
Alright,
in the making.
well, y'all have a good day.
Yep, y'all have a good one.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
y'all for coming.
Farewell. Yep.
All right, that's gonna close it out for our first month of the Melty League. Jeez, what a couple of matches. Are there any highlights you can think of? I mean, obviously that last set was just completely insane, but even those sprinkled between, there's quite a showing of brilliance from all the players. It was so good to see.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to want to pick a favorite between everything that we had to display there because it was just such good quality multiplayer type of action that we had here with a format like this. You expect nothing less. And yeah, I mean, just a congratulations to Team BYAKKO led by OmniSScythe, Team Defiant led by Lucy, and Team Dragon Knights led by Masoma. We have a 5-month stretch, and they're going to be going in with a advantage, you know, coming up victorious today. But yeah, as far as like my favorite moments, of course, ScrawtV versus Masoma was amazing. The Rikir set was inspirational. I might be swayed, bro. I might be playing Master Flashback. I'm gonna get it together with the next couple weeks or so. But yeah, all the matches were amazing.
Yeah, that's gonna close it out. Any socials you want to plug, Kraken, before we finish up?
Hey, for me, it's simple. You know what it is. What's up, Kraken? My name is Kraken Atkins. I'm at Kraken Atkins everywhere on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube. And then, of course, I'm a part of Plus Frames GG. We host Heatwave. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with that. We had to take a break last week. Some unfortunate. We're very busy. But we will be back, not this Sunday, but next Sunday. So mark your calendars, March 12th at twitch.tv/PlusFrameGG for some of the highest caliber multiple type of minute action North America has to offer. We love the community. We love serving you all. And I'm really happy to be here for this Melty League series.
This man plugged his event.
I
God asked me to.
I gave him the leeway.
Hey, shout outs to Fake Grand Order for funding Melty, as well as funding that great set that we saw with Rikir and Masoma today.
Ain't no way. This game came out here to celebrate gacha games. That's crazy.
Oh man.
Get this man out of here. But yeah,
I mean, if we're plugging.
That's gonna be the end. I was Gatterback. I'm from the FGC Dojo. We also do events regularly for Melty Blood. We do for a bunch of games. Actually, this month we're doing for Gramble, which is like we're delving into the delay-based netcode. We ain't afraid. And huge shout outs to Epoxy, who's been helping us out on the stream, on the behind the scenes. Huge shout outs to him. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of tonight's first month of the Melty League, and I hope to see y'all in the upcoming months. If you have any more, questions you want to know anything else about the Melty League, you can join the Discord. You can check the website. You can do !website on the Twitch chat and check it out. We're gonna have standings. We're gonna have funny facts. We're gonna have a bunch of cool stuff there. You can also see all the free agents that might come in later months because the teams are not set in stone. They can switch it out. They can remove a player, bring out a new one. We can see a lot of different players that we didn't see in the draft. So yeah, I'm excited for the upcoming months, and that's gonna be it. See y'all later.